Hello! Welcome to my Wednesday stamping class. I'm just trying to get my tablet set up. I'm gonna stamp with no glasses today because that's what happens on nice sunny days. I wore my sunglasses home and not my regular glasses, so hopefully they're in my purse and not at work. But I'll be good. I've done it before. I hope everybody's week is going good. Mine's been okay. I actually went back to work full-time on Monday, so I'm not at home anymore. I'm in the office, and it's been a big adjustment, mostly because I'm just losing a couple of hours a day. You know, when I was home, I didn't have the drive, and then I had my lunch break at home as well. So now I feel like the days are much shorter. I get home and I've got to run around and get things done, and it's just been so nice to be home, and you know, my house is always clean and things are always done. So but yeah, I'm surviving. Hi Shannon, good to see you. So yeah, I guess you call that first world problems. Like, poor me, I have to go to work now. So otherwise it's been a good week. I got some happy mail today I wanted to share with you guys. This is our new holiday catalog that came in the mail for me today. So yay, I can't wait to look through it again. I've seen it online, but it's just not the same. So anybody who's placed an order with me in the last 6 months or so, I had one of these sent to you, so you'll be getting yours soon. So that's exciting. Also, I'm on a wonderful team, and my upline Kelly did a card challenge. I think it was last week or maybe the week before. And it was basically a layout challenge where she posted a layout and we had to create a card using that layout. So the layout was like this. It included banners, and I really don't do a whole lot with banners. I hope you can see that. But anyway, if you remember, I was kind of inspired from last week's card to create that. And so I entered my card in the challenge and I won. So I got these are holiday rhinestones. So they're red and gold and green and blue, and they're so pretty. I can't wait to use them. So that was my happy mail. And she included this really pretty card along with that. So yay, exciting stuff. I love happy mail. So what else? Oh, other happy mail that I got. Several of you earned the gilded gems last month when you placed a $50 order, and they've been on back order, but they finally came in. So I got a whole bunch of gems in the mail. So I'll be sending those out to you if you place the $50 order in June. So I'll get those in the mail, probably not till the weekend if I'm being honest, but I'll get them in the mail. So okay, I think I'm going to turn things around and get the stamping started. I have a really fun card tonight. I hope you guys like it. Oh my goodness. I swear my lighting gets bumped during the week at some point. I always have to fix it. But I really want you guys to be able to see. Oh, I had something else fun to share with you. I made this card a couple of weeks ago, and this was another card that I had entered in a challenge. And so the people that hosted the challenge actually posted this card on their Instagram, and it was really cool because I got like 30 likes, and that's never happened before, so I was really excited to see that. I had, I don't know if a lot of you use Instagram, but I do, and when I saw it, I had to send it to my sister because I was so excited, and I was like, look what got shared. It's so cool. So this was my card that I made, and they thought it was cool enough to share, so that made me really happy. That was yesterday, by the way. Okay, so I am going to use this stamp set called Floral Essence. And there is a coordinating punch that goes with it for this flower here, but I'm not going to use it on tonight's card. But I just wanted to show you that there is a coordinating punch. And, excuse me, I really like this set. So I thought I'd get it out and use it tonight. So I got all my pieces ready. I always cut those ahead of time for you guys. How's the weather by everybody? It's been absolutely beautiful here. You won't get any complaints from me. And we actually had storm yesterday. And I do love summer storms, but it just like came out of the blue when I was driving in it, and I don't like that at all. So it was a little scary, but once I got home, I was like, oh yeah, storms. I like storms. But otherwise, it's been beautiful. It's been warm. Couldn't ask for anything better. So on my card tonight, on the background, I'm going to use this stamp. It's a Birch. It's called Birch. And it's a background stamp. And so that's just going to add a really nice background to my card. So, and this is one of our cling stamps, so I'm going to lay it down and stick it to the block. Hopefully straight. And I'm going to stamp it in Balmy Blue. And the way I like to do this, again, everybody has their own way, but when it comes to these really large stamps, I like to ink them upside down. I just feel like I get better coverage that way. And I have already, I'm like 10 seconds in, and I've already got ink all over my fingers. So you know it's going to be a good night, right? All right, here we go. This is kind of tricky. It's hard to get it straight. And a lot of times it's not, but sometimes you just don't notice. But luckily paper's double-sided, so I get 2 tries. That's how I think of it. Oh, that is not bad. All right, we'll wash that later. I missed a little bit up here, but you know what? It's going to be okay. It is going to be okay. All right, so I'm going to glue this right away. I think I had explained one time that I'm kind of neurotic about my gluing because when I sell my cards, I don't ever want them to fall apart on somebody. So I always make sure I use a ton of glue. And I've had to kind of cut back a little bit because these cards, these aren't really cards that I'm selling. But anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to move this close to me a little bit more. All right. So now I'm going to take this panel. This is going to be our kind of our feature panel, if you so say. And I am using Blushing Bride, which is one of my favorite colors. And I'm going to stamp this beautiful flower image right in the corner. A little bit more. Just like that. And then I'm going to take a leaf, and I'm going to stamp it in Pear Pizzazz, just kind of a green. And I'm going to put that on either side of my flower. All right. I really like these line images. I'm not going to be coloring these in, but you certainly could. I like that it's versatile that way, and that's what I really like about this stamp set, is there's so many different things you can do. When I'm all done tonight, I'm going to show you some more samples of things that I've made. And then I've got Early Espresso. It's a really dark brown. And I'm just going to put that in the center of my flower. Give me 1 second. I'm going to close up all these ink pads here so we don't have a disaster. I don't want something to fall down. All right, and then this, I've got an Early Espresso. That's going to be the background for this panel. And I'm going to layer those together. Whoops. Try to get that straighter. My goodness, that was really crooked. All right, hang tight while I get my words ready. I have to clean off one of my blocks so that I can mount my words on here. All right, so my card is gonna say, all days are beautiful that begin with you. So this is gonna be for like a really good friend of mine. And I'm going to stamp that. It turned out wonderfully. And then what I'm gonna do, I think that's the end of our stamping. So what I'm gonna do is, I've got the layered circle dies here, and I'm gonna use this one, And I'm going to cut this out. Normally I would have done that ahead of time, but now that I'm back to work, I'm really short on time. So hang tight and I'll be right back. All right. So that reminded me that our new die cutting machine is going to be available to Stampin' Up! Demonstrators in the next few weeks, and I'm so excited about it. We've been waiting a couple of years for a new machine, and so it's super exciting. And you can bet that I will be ordering mine on the first day it's available, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. I think I'll stick one in the middle too. Sometimes with these bigger panels, I just like to secure them down. One thing I want to do though, before I stick this down, I actually have some ribbon that I need to put on here. So I almost forgot the ribbon. And I want to cut enough so that it goes all the way around and meets in the middle. So I'm going to show you a little trick. And I'm sorry, all my stuff keeps moving around. I don't know what's going on tonight. It must be me. Isn't that funny how you kind of get in a routine and then all of a sudden you're out of routine and something just feels off and you can't put your finger on it? That's how I feel right now. So I want to use my more secure adhesive here, if I can get it working. There we go. And nope. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I'm gonna stick this ribbon down. And I kind of want it to be not quite center, just left of center, because I want it to be covered up by this panel here, which it will be. So you can kind of see how I made sure that that overlapped there, and this is going to cover it up. And I just want it to be straight. I hate when I put things on crooked. There we go. Okay, so that's good. I don't need this anymore. That pad was for stamping, and I'm done stamping. So now I'm going to take my greeting, and that's going to be right about there. But I also want to make a bow with the ribbon. So I'm tying a bow. I'm just not doing it on camera. I hope it turns out good. Here we go. Okay, that turned out pretty good. And that's gonna go there. So I'm gonna cut my ends at a little bit of an angle. I like to do ribbons different ways. Sometimes I cut them straight, sometimes I angle them, and then I'm going to get a glue dot and glue that down. So I'm going to put that right there. then I've got our lovely greeting here. I'm going to put a dimensional on the back and then a little bit of glue on the side. I'm going to put that right there. There. What do you guys think? I hope you like my card tonight. Oh, and I'm not quite done. I forgot the finishing touch. I've got a package of these are frosted and clear epoxy dots, and they're so pretty, and I know they probably don't look nearly as good on camera as what they do in real life, but trust me, they're gorgeous. So I'm gonna put some of the clear ones on here. So I'm gonna grab my pokey tool, otherwise known as the take your pick tool. And I'm gonna put a couple, I think I'll put them at the bottom. I like to do odd numbers, so I do 3 or 5. And tonight I'm gonna do 3. Like that. Isn't that pretty? I hope you guys like this. Okay, so as promised, I have a few other samples I want to show you. So I made this one using the stamp set. The word friend is from a totally different stamp set, but I did use that flower in the punch that I showed you and made this pretty flower here. This yellow fuzzy center, it's retired. We don't have those anymore, but needless to say, it's a beautiful card. And then I made this one using several different shades of purples, Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. And then I did like a yellow center for each flower. Isn't that pretty? I needed a sympathy card, unfortunately. And then I've got this one. I needed some birthday cards as well, so I made this one. And I don't know if you can see it, but I used my Wink of Stella glitter in the center of that flower. So it turned out really pretty. It kind of shimmers. And then I did another birthday card. This one I did the background with our textured embossing folder, and then I stamped on it, so it's got a really textured background. And I cut out the word birthday again, but this time I used a heart over the I, which is kind of kitschy, but I think it turned out really good. And here's that gold cording that I use all the time, and it's almost gone, and I'm kind of panicking because I'm almost out. And I use it all the time, and I need more, and it's still in back order, so. Okay. So, again, I hope you guys liked my card tonight. You know, it just occurred to me that I forgot to draw for last week's. Oh, no, I did draw. Oh, okay. So this was the card I made last week. And Michelle, you were the winner, so I'm gonna get this in the mail to you. So I thought I forgot, and then I realized I didn't. But I think that is all that I have to share with you guys tonight. So again, I hope you liked my card. I hope your week is going well. If there's any questions, feel free to leave them here. Don't forget to like and comment and share That'll get you entered into next week's drawing, and I promise I won't forget. And then I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to mention, but I can't think of it now. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I hope you can join me back here next week for some more stamping fun. All right, guys, have a good night. Bye.